people, as y'all see in the title, read the title, active shooter in Dallas. All through these protests with George Floyd, just all together. I just dropped some pictures on. They just happened to be down here at in town visiting, take them to the hotel, and I can't even get down that block because it's blocked off by these state troopers. Shoot, now I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Fuck. That's it, run. I brought myself all the way down here. Shoot. Whatever the heck is going on. Hey, whoever's in here, I don't care if you smash the like button or not. I just wanted to let y'all know I ain't posting this on IG or nothing. Guess I'm being brave out here as is. I'm in a war zone. And I can't get out of it right now. I'm in the thick of it. Man, I ain't got no ear protection or nothing. I ain't trying to hear no damn flashbangs going off or whatever. I pick up these two passengers. They were in here town visiting from Jackson, Mississippi, where they live. And they were staying up at Lake Dallas, boats and stuff. Yeah, see? Oh, shit! Riot police. Shoot. There's riot police right there in front of me. Damn. I knew I was right there in the middle of it. Right there in front. Damn it. Let me go. 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 See y'all later. See y'all later, alligators. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm going up out this piece. Move! Think this is a game? This ain't no game. This ain't no joke. Again, sunny, lunches, sunshine. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that just now, but I'm going back in the opposite direction, so it ain't blocked off over here. I ain't asked to come all the way out here, but the passengers are staying in the hotel down here in the heart of it, because I-35 was all backed up. I thought it was an accident or something. No, the damn protest. They started here last night, but it was a peaceful protest. And now, as of tonight, they talking about an active shooter, and the state troopers are all over the place. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. That's all red. It ain't got nothing to do with no events going on tonight. It's all we got to do because of the damn protests and this active shooter. That's what I titled this live feed. Because it... No, that's not a state trooper. Okay, so I'm back where I was originally. Which way am I going? Oh, right. Yeah, I'll give y'all another glimpse. This is way outside the area. These are nothing but state troopers. I don't know where the, you know what I mean? I don't know where they are, but this is their territory. You know what I mean? But state troopers, you know, they run the whole state. So they're out here all the time. Now, luckily, I ain't had to come out here last night. Save my behind from coming. Yeah, see, there's more of them. They count probably 50 plus or more state troopers on the scene. I already shut the app off because my next pickup was somewhere around, probably over there where I dropped them off at. Knowing good well I can't even get over there. All right, I'm out of harm's way, y'all. I'm on, what's the 345? You get on 75. Wait, if anybody can let me over, I gotta yield though. But they still, at the same time, with these protests, these people cannot drive. They can't drive. Everything's coned off. Look at that. I still can't get over. I gotta stop. This is the first. I hate Dallas. I fucking hate Dallas. Excuse my French. I'm keeping this live feed up too. To show y'all proof of what I had to encounter. You know what I mean? Doing 75. So, 75 and the 70. I mean, that's the normal speed limit I go anyway. So this thing might buffer in and out. See, it's peaceful again up this way. There's no protest going on in McKinney, Frisco. You know, those are the suburb, towns. The major city, Dallas, you know what I mean? And there's no telling, probably this stuff probably going on in Fort Worth too. There's no telling. They ain't mentioned it as of last night. Only just Dallas, over there by the Reunion Tower. Now, let me exit out of this. That means, well, 6 out in here. Like I said, I ain't asked to come all the way out here. They just, happened to. My first few rides were up in the suburbs. You know what I mean? And so, like, it's ridiculous. Is it really New World Order? As of 2020, as they said originally with the virus, with the pandemic, or is it just New World Order altogether and beyond? And I had to roll the windows up too, with my passengers in the car, because I thought I heard, some gunshots go off. You know what I mean? Or come to find out what was there, flashbangs and stuff. So, and that's the shooter along with, protests going on. But I'm good, y'all. If y'all ask me, I can't really come down, but I'm good. I'm good. I'll keep this live running all the way till I get up to the house. I'm like 30, some minutes away. I mean, shoot, it was a beautiful day today, but I'd have known if I was, you know what I mean, gonna be coming down here, you know what I mean, with this going on, you know what I mean, be caught in the crossfire, you know, be put in danger. Like, no, there's no way in the world. There's no way in the world I'm gonna do it. I ain't even took my mask off yet, because that's how much, you know what I'm saying, a hurry I was just to get out. I told him, listen, if I hear the first gunshot or flashbang, whatever, go off, y'all just get out the car, because we're already right there, you know, as close as I could, like 2 blocks away, but couldn't see, you know what I mean, the hotel within visual range. You ain't getting no visual of it. Just always seeing the state troopers pass by and having us all detour around. So when I first got up there, I had to ask one of the state troopers, you know, like, what I like asking a cop a question, you know what I mean, or just any sort. And like, I was like, excuse me, officer, because he over there standing right next to one of the protesters with, you know what I mean, signs and stuff. Walks up to, you know, they all got on a bulletproof, you know what I mean, vest, bulletproof attire. And I'm like, listen, I'm an Uber driver. Yeah, get out the way. I'm an Uber driver, you know what I mean, dropping these passengers off to the Hilton Garden Inn. And they say, which one is it? I said, the one straight ahead on Pacific. But I can't get over there because y'all got it blocked off. And they say, oh yeah, because it's an active shooter. I'm like, great. You know what I mean? I should have went turned right, and I would have been home free, like I am right now. You know what I mean? So tell me, yeah, you can go on through the blockade of the state troopers. You know, obviously him to let them, the other ones know on the radio, like, hey, we got an Uber driver passing through. I don't know how many other Uber drivers, if not, that are down there right now. Again, I don't know their whereabouts, as I told these passengers that I've had, you know what I mean, since the pandemic, of their whereabouts of, since they've been open and stuff back up. Not knowing the whereabouts of, you know what I mean, of them being at home or whatever, or if they have COVID or not, I don't know. But the ones that do have it or will catch it is these protesters. The ones in Atlanta that destroyed the CNN office, the ones outside the White House, LA, you know, besides Minneapolis. The latest news was early today in Philadelphia. One of the Philly officer squad cars was caught on fire. And the stuff they showed up at the NYPD units in Brooklyn precinct borough caught on fire. Excuse me. I don't know. Like, they want full justice, not just, you know what I mean, just that one officer who mainly that had his, you know what I mean, knee on brother George's neck. They want all 4 of them charged. Once they're all, like, we don't need time to sit around and them go around, beat around the bush to get more evidence. For what? Just charge them all at once, and this stuff should stop. That's it. You ain't got time for all this other nonsense to go over all analysis of everything. You clearly seen in the video. That's all you need is video footage evidence of all 4 of them lynching a brother. You know what I mean? All this justice system and stuff and a process and everything. Fuck that. Discharge all of them. This all will be over with. Otherwise, we letting it play out like that. This shit happens. This shit is gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. Always something. Always something. Let shit play out like this, and you would expect. You know what I mean? Another. Okay, so in Oakland last night, this is the first time I've seen protesters actually. It was on Twitter. They commandeered a small bulldozer right there on the streets of Oakland. Commandeered a small bulldozer. Of course, they didn't know how to operate the thing. Almost hit, you know what I mean, other protesters or fellow protesters it is. But obviously, to, you know what I mean, seek more destruction with it. You know, that was crazy. You know, these were like short clips on Twitter I was watching last night, and as of earlier today. You know, I swear, people are so ignorant and evil. They don't know when enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Like, I get it. I know it's frustration and all that, but hot damn, you know? We can't help the fact that, yeah, that this is how the slave patrol system is, you know, all mapped out. All I'm saying is that it shouldn't be mapped out like that. Otherwise, yes, we wouldn't have what we're having as of today. Regardless if it's New World Order or not. I haven't heard any other news like with the murder hornets or anything like that, because that was latest news sometime earlier this month or the end of last month. You know, that's supposed to, you know, destroy the honeybee population. I told my Uber passengers about that. Some of them know about it, some don't already know about it. But that's not the threat. The threat is still with COVID as is, because it's now over 100,000 plus that done died left and right. You know what I mean? Because of this thing. But yet, like I said in my old IG post, I think on Mother's Day itself, that just when you thought that violence and racism will be put on hold, nope, think again. And violence and racism is still here. It still exists. It still exists. It ain't gone nowhere. It's been around still after the pandemic as is. COVID-19, CVE 20, whatever you want to call it. It's still here. These things are still around. Violence and racism, terrorism, all of that. It's still here. Still here. So, here and beyond, going into 2021, or what have you. You know what I mean? Now, I ain't seen no National Guard, nothing like that down here. Only just the regular state patrol. Well, the Dallas Cops, they were probably also the ones that were in riot gear. Because the state troopers, they were outside of the area. But again, on that behalf of that. So, I guess on behalf of the active shooter at the same time with the Dallas Cops in the control over the protest. I'm just saying, it was a peaceful protest from my understanding last night in the footage I seen. Well, this here with this active shooter is already making front news, local news headlines. Because the damn chopper, if not the news chopper, or I guess the Dallas has an air unit as well, was flying overhead the whole entire time. The whole entire time. Again, while there's stopped up traffic on 35. I'm on 75 right now, I'm going back up. I'm kidding. I'm probably like another 15 minutes away. 15 minutes out. So, ain't happening, you know what I mean? Report y'all this foolery, this nonsense, you know what I mean, going on right then and there. But I just felt like I had to do it. I know a brother who, shout out to, what's his channel? South Carolina News Story or something like that. He went live earlier today. He stays, I think, out in Columbia, South Carolina somewhere. But his channel is based off of freedom and stuff. Like, I had to put the link down because I can't type in the chat. So I don't know if y'all might know, but he ain't got over a million, so he got probably 20. So he got enough people that watch him, you know. And he does stories like this, but in his, you know what I mean, in his community in Columbia, South Carolina. So he was there when they had their protest out there. You know what I mean? He was right there. So, but, you know, and everybody else that got their phones out recording, you know, the whole thing, or what have you. So, but like I said, I'm good, y'all. Good. Safe. I'm out of there. Again, I don't know if the thing is buffering or if the stream's going or what. Like I said, I'm just concentrating on driving because, again, these people still don't know how to drive. They don't know what to do. Hell, don't even know what to do when there's a protest going on or if there's an active shooter going on. And it's because at first I ain't even hear no gunshots. I'm like, are these officers lying or what? Because if it was, we would have heard them as soon as we first pulled up. Me asking them, you know. I was in there in that traffic for like 15 some odd minutes. It felt longer than that. Slowly moving. I wasn't at no standstill, but it was slowly moving. You know. Like, are you serious? Are we serious right now? You know? Shoot, that's probably another reason why I ain't even trucking no more, because I done seen it all in trucking. Seen it all in trucking. As I told my pastor just now, that sitting in traffic like that at a standstill because of whatever's going on, accident, protest, whatever, burning my clock because I'm on e-logs, electronic logs. You know what I mean? During that time, I can get a 30-minute break in while sitting there waiting, but still my clock is running out. They'll put me in violation. They got to tell the company, oh, yeah, because of what went down in Dallas, so me putting in violation. You know, it's not like they're going to allow you to sleep, you know what I mean, in a highway lane on the interstate. There's no way, you know. There's really no way unless, not saying, but yeah, if there was somewhat of a fatality on the interstate somewhere, and maybe like in the middle of nowhere, you know, like if you see, like if you just YouTube, you know, of medical helicopter, you know what I mean, hovering down a highway lane, you know it's a fatality right there on the interstate, U.S. highway, byway, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, it's over by then. It's over. It's over after that. You know? So, like I said again, I had never made it into Dallas as of last night, even though during the daytime of yesterday, Friday, everything was fine, peaceful, smooth. You know, as soon as the stuff began, right then and there, it was 10 o'clock. It's now 10:30 local time, as a central time. So, so I'm in Plano now. Well, this is half Plano, half Allen of 75. And then now the couple, they're checking out first thing in the morning or as of tomorrow. I'm like, when are y'all leaving back out? They said tomorrow. I'm like, what airport did y'all fly out of? They said DFW airport, not Love Field. I said, because I'm at both airports. So I asked them, just curious, like, is there any kind of protest going on, peaceful or not violent, you know, in Jackson, Mississippi? He said, no, not that we know. If we did know of it, we'd get notified in our phones about it, you know. Because, I mean, Jackson is a tiny town. little downtown portion of it, and it's, small financial buildings, on the courthouse and the, police department and all that. But still, I mean, I don't know as far as the population in that town, in that city. That if y'all ain't never been to Jackson, Mississippi before, that's I-20 and I-55 right on through there. That's the heart of Mississippi. I mean, because the Jackson is the capital. For those that don't know, or might already know, Jackson is the capital of Mississippi. So I was a truck driver last. I told him that, saying, I was the pastor there all the time, over the road, all 48 states. You can see that part of 20 West, and that brings you over here into Dallas. 20 West ends all the way in Western Texas at I-10 Junction. 20 West turns into I-10 West. It continues on to I-10 West, all the way out to LA or Santa Monica, where actually I-10 West is. But anyways, back on track. I'm just saying that they say, yeah, they haven't heard no significance of anything like that going on out there. I said, well, only speaking on as of these other major cities. You know what I mean? So there was something that what was another city? Houston, H-Town, that's 3 hours from here. One brother, he got arrested, as a protester, but it took, I don't know if Brother Wise is in here, but he'll see, I ain't read y'all messages, but if he's in here, tell him I said hey, but he probably already knows. But it took, what, I don't know, like 12, 15 of those H-Town cops to, bring them down? Really? Seriously? I'm telling y'all, man, this has got to stop. It's definitely got to stop. Because nationwide. Shoot, worldwide protest. Worldwide protest, just like worldwide pandemic. A global pandemic, global protest. That's it. That's what it all boils down to. You know what I mean? Brother George Floyd, Brother Ahmaud Arbery, and Sister Brown, Louisville. And speaking of Louisville, they also adding to that too. Not just on behalf of, George Floyd, Brother George Floyd and Brother Ahmaud. They want justice for her too. Down in Louisville, Kentucky. All this going on, like, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. With like 7 of y'all in here, more than that. Like I said, I'm just rambling off. It's a rant, whatever you want to call it. All together. I'm just getting off now. The exit from Stacy Road, half Allen and half Fairview on the other end from Plano. So, if this stuff wasn't taking place as of from Memorial Day itself, and the whole Memorial Day holiday weekend, I wouldn't be reporting this to y'all, or or the anybody, period, news, whatever, fake news or not fake news, real news or not real news, I'd still be out here right now up until, 11 or midnight, and then call it a night. No, I gotta call a night early enough as is. It's now 10:33 local time. And I only been out since 7. Normally I'm out like between 3, 4, 5 o'clock on the weekends, but I stayed in for a little while. My mother asked me, said, you going out? I said, yeah. But my intent was not, to go all the way down there. And it's past 8 o'clock, going into 9 o'clock. Now it's 10 o'clock, and then I hear a gunshot go off of this active shooter, apparently. Where I gotta be at to drop these people off. I'm like, it's somewhat walking distance from there. Like, it's 2 more blocks. Because like I said, they're not from here. I told them I'm not from here either. I stay in the opposite direction. So I'm from Chicago. And so I know Chicago. I know violence when I see it. You know, as the people that always want to talk about my home city all the time, Chicago. You know? I haven't, as far as I know, gotten any news. I haven't, as far as I know, gotten any news of what's going on up there. But I'll go ahead and look it up as soon as I get inside the apartment. I'm now like 7 minutes away. I gotta stop for a red light. See, it's peaceful up this way. Imagine if up this way where I live was all Dallas. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be peaceful at all. It wouldn't be peaceful at all. So that's why I said again, majority of these folks, people, you know, in particular, they stay down there in the heart of Dallas. So tell you, it's always something. I thought at first at the same time, because there was other people out here or down there that was also dressed up casual, just trying to enjoy the night out. Like, how you? That's another thing. How you gonna enjoy the night out when there's an active shooter and at the same time protesting going on? There's no way in the world somebody's supposed to pick up at a deli somewhere. Like, nah, cancel that ride and shut the app off. That's what I was trying to do the first time. You know, and then my pastors have asked me how far are we, you know, when I'm trying to multitask, you know, and concentrate, not get, you know what I mean, easily distracted. So, but yeah, there was other people there just calmly just going on about their business, forgetting all about an active shooter or a protest going on. Like, they're the ones in the crosshairs. They're the one in the crossfire. Yeah, except for me. And I'm the one that's trying to get the heck out of there. Y'all heard me blow the horn because the person in front of me the whole entire time was in my way. Like, are you serious? He was right there. Again, y'all just watch on the replay. I showed y'all right there in front of the Dallas cops with riot gear on. Helmets and everything. They weren't playing. They weren't messing around. So y'all could have heard a flashbang and all that goes right then and there, and I ain't got no ear protection on. I ain't trying to have my eardrums busted out, nothing. You know what I mean? Because I ain't used to no loud noise like that, well, except for thunderstorms that's like that we had recently, I think last week. One that went off, you know, it was kind of loud, but it was enough, you know what I mean, to knock out the power for a second, and then for the power to cut back on and reset. Still, you know what I mean? That's crazy. So, well, I remember as far as Brother Wise saying how he was safe from those gas explosions back in January, the same time of weekend when Kobe and his daughter, you know, the helicopter crashed. But they had a gas explosion in Northwest Houston. It was like 4 something in the morning on a Saturday, coming out of Friday. And I don't know, some faulty propane tank or whatever in the warehouse of theirs, it just went off. And the people nearby, you know, their homes were shook, and they were waking up scared, frightened, and that they're all having to move out of their foundation, you know what I mean, and move elsewhere. You know, because that's how bad it was down there. Again, all because of some faulty propane gasoline tank or what have you. But no, we talking as far as, you know what I mean, a protest, well, an active shooter at that. Again, because that's what I titled the live feed. Active shooter in Dallas. Active shooter. It can't get no simpler than that. I mean, y'all can find the news yourselves. It might be broadcasted on CNN after that, or whatever that's left of CNN, really. You know what I'm saying, if you ask me. Because at the same time, Trump went on his return from Florida with the NASA space shuttle launch and all this other stuff, with that going on. But you can't see the bigger picture here. Nobody should really care if a space launch right now at this very moment or for that to go on when you got this going on. I'm just saying. You get this under control. Oh, wait, you can't. You got to rely on somebody else to do it, and they can't even do it to get the job done. That's how the Minneapolis police precinct got burnt all the way down to the ground from the ground up. That's never happened before successfully. Well, this time around it did. They burnt that whole joint down. There's nothing else left in that precinct. Burnt down. Post office and all burnt down. Let these people do this. Let these people do this. I'm telling y'all, it's this New World Order agenda. It's New World Order agenda. That's exactly what it is. 2020, new decade, fresh new 10 years have shown its true colors. Its true colors. And yet some people don't see that. Don't see this. We're really witnessing history like never before. Way back to, 400 years of oppression and depression. This is madness. This is madness. I don't know how people can do this. I don't know how people can do this. So right around the corner here from the apartment, as soon as I park, I'll just read whatever messages that came in right then and there. If y'all still talking amongst yourselves, that's fine. Like I said, y'all, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't gotta be worked up about nothing. I'm just saying again, this is too much. This sickens me to the core. And shout out to Brother Philip Scott of the African Diaspora Channel when he went live yesterday and talked about the main cop being charged, but yet not the other three aren't charged. Shout out to him. So y'all go check his channel out, African Diaspora News Channel. And he's got two other channels, African Diaspora Insider, News Insider, and the Philip Scott Show Experience, where he covers more entertainment stuff like with celebrities or what have you. But then at the same time, politics. But more of his politics and stuff is on the Insider, News Insider channel and the regular, primarily African Diaspora News channel itself. He's got over now I'm just saying, he's got enough people, millions of people that tune in and watch him and follow him. So he give it to you like it is, it reports on when it happened. That's the thing. He don't even like reporting, stuff like this. But it gets sent to him in an email, and he'll cover it. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that stuff that he does speak on to be positive, because it do. But for the most part, it's always this, because that's what we're dealing with. So I don't know how everybody else can try to brush off, and I'm trying to do the same thing. But I have to, let y'all know, what's going on. Obviously, in this case, even if I wasn't even out here today, I still would see on the news where it would show up on my phone notification, there was an active shooter in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? As of tonight. It's now 10:43, so now I'm just pulling up into the apartment complex. So I had my tablet charging all this time to keep the live going. So like I said, it might have been buffering in and out the whole time, like I said, because I was driving. So whatever comes out, comes out. I know I probably was on here maybe close to an hour by now. No, 40 something minutes. Because I didn't have to drive that far. So, yeah, it is peace and quiet over here. Peace and quiet. Number peace and quiet over in here. Should I turn cruise up all this time? Alright. What am I doing? AC off. Alright. Get to y'all final comments or from wherever, how far back up I can scroll up from the top. Alright. Seems like I call y'all messages because I guess I started the live right then, like 5 minutes later, after 10. Again, local time, central time. Okay, so y'all did see it. See Sunshine, I did see it. Oh, Maggie saw. Sonny probably came in right after I showed. Appreciate it. Again, appreciate y'all. Hey Jessica, how you doing? I'm fine, I'm safe. Yes, please don't. Don't ever go to one. Because you will just witness one like that where I had to witness. Oh, wow, Sonny. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Shauna. I'm good. Thank you. I'm safe. Okay, that was probably because, like I said, I was driving at the time. I'm reading the messages from the phone, not on the prison, on my tablet. Wait a minute, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, okay, because it had me scroll right back down to the bottom. Or the automatically scroll right down to the bottom. Hey, Molly. Y'all appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks again, Sonny. Thank you. Appreciate that, PH. Welcome back. This is no joke. Okay, Brother Wise, I see you. Hold on, wait, my phone. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. I know. Glad you didn't, Brother Wise. Shoot. Yeah, okay, so yeah, what I was talking about, the guy in Houston, yeah. I'm glad you didn't. Yes, active shooter Hans. Nice to meet you, whoever you are. Okay. Alright, I caught up with all y'all's messages, so. Hey, Larissa, you're the last one. Hey. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Alright. So yeah, thank you all again. Yeah, see, it's down just the one, so I could be Larissa or something. But yeah, again, I'm good, y'all. Thank you all for just checking on me. So I just had to let that be known. So anybody else will just catch this on the replay. Forget the outro. Good night, y'all.